What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra leaks so far. And it's all about a futuristic display upgrade that could completely change how we use our phones in public. We're talking about Samsung's brand new privacy display technology, powered by something called the Flex Magic Pixel Panel. If you've ever worried about people peeking at your screen on the subway, in a cafe, or even in class, this might just be the ultimate solution. This leak comes straight from none other than PhoneArt, also known as Universe Ice on X, one of the most reliable Samsung insiders out there. They posted a video showing off Samsung Display's prototype, first revealed at Mobile World Congress. And honestly, it looks like magic. From the front, the screen looks perfectly normal, but the moment you shift to the side, the display goes completely black, blocking anyone nearby from seeing what's on your phone. It's like having a built-in privacy screen protector, but powered by AI and software. According to the code spotted in One UI 8.5, Samsung has baked in an AI-driven privacy display mode. The system can even detect when someone might be trying to peek at your screen and automatically activate the virtual security layer. You don't need to press a button or switch modes, the phone does it all for you. And it doesn't stop there. Recent industry reports out of Japan confirm that Samsung Electronics and Samsung Display are pushing hard to bring their most advanced OLED technology to the Galaxy S26 Ultra. This includes the M14 material set, Samsung's cutting-edge OLED standard, along with COE, color on encapsulation technology. That basically means they can ditch the polarizer film and apply reflective solutions directly to the screen, making the display thinner, brighter, and more power efficient. So to sum it up, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could be the first phone in the world with a Flex Magic Pixel OLED privacy display backed by One UI 8.5's AI system, plus Samsung's latest M14 OLED tech. If this turns out to be true, it's going to be one of the biggest display upgrades we've ever seen on a smartphone. Based on credible leaks, the S Pen is absolutely safe on the Galaxy 26 Ultra. One of the most convincing leaks we've seen actually shows the internal schematics of the phone. And guess what? That familiar long, slim slot is right there on the bottom edge. A fully dedicated chamber designed specifically to house the stylus. And this isn't just some blurry photo or a random case render. We're talking about detailed internal design files. Samsung's engineers wouldn't commit this kind of space and structural design to the S Pen if they were planning to scrap it at the last second. This is as close to confirmation as it gets. So, what does that mean for you as an S Pen fan? It means your favorite tool isn't just surviving, it's still part of the Ultra's DNA, at least for this generation. Now, let's keep it real for a second. Samsung is clearly obsessed with making phones thinner and sleeker, and the S Pen chamber? That takes up valuable space inside the device. So while the S Pen's future is secure for the S26 Ultra, the long-term story could be a different one. A few years from now, this conversation might look very different. But for today, the message is simple. If you're worried about losing the S Pen on the S26 Ultra, don't be. The leaks show it's still here, still integrated, and still central to the Ultra experience. PhoneArt over on X for giving us our first real look at what Samsung might be cooking up with the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Their latest post isn't just a simple picture. It's a full-blown deep dive that has the entire tech community buzzing. According to their analysis, which is based on what appear to be official CAD-based renders, the S26 Ultra's camera bump is undergoing a radical transformation. We're looking at a protrusion that measures a whopping 4.5 millimeter. That's nearly double the 2.4 millimeter bump on the current S25 Ultra. This isn't a minor revision. This is a complete architectural shift in Samsung's design philosophy. And it's all driven by what's inside. But here's where the plot thickens, and this is the real insight from @PhoneArt's leak. Despite this enormous new space to work with, the telephoto sensor itself is reportedly sticking with a surprisingly small 1/2.52-inch 50 megapixel sensor. This creates a fascinating contradiction. On one hand, the physical design is future-proofed and aggressive, suggesting Samsung is preparing the chassis for much larger sensors down the line. On the other hand, it seems we might have to wait another generation for the internal hardware to truly fill out this new, bold housing. It's a classic case of the body arriving before its full potential is unlocked, and it has us wondering what massive sensor upgrades are already in the pipeline for the S27. This leak does more than just show a phone. It gives us a glimpse into Samsung's long-term strategy. They are clearly signaling that camera performance remains the ultimate battleground, and they're willing to make dramatic design choices to win. The big question now is, will this ambitious design pay off with tangible, jaw-dropping photo quality that justifies the bulk? What's your take on this design direction? Are you excited by Samsung's bold move or concerned about the potential bulk? Popular tipster Ice Universe just dropped this image. While it's a case, it reveals the phone's entire design blueprint. Check it out. We've got a massive camera island confirmed by this raised protective lip. The layout shows 4 cameras, a laser autofocus, and a flash. Up front, expect super slim bezels and a tiny center punch hole selfie cam. The sides? Power and volume buttons on the right. And this hybrid case itself is pretty clever. Black rubber sides for grip, a clear back to show off your phone's color, and even a lanyard hole. This is our clearest sign yet of what's coming. What do you think of the design? According to well-known Samsung leaker PhoneArt, the Galaxy S26 Pro and Galaxy S26 Ultra are both adopting a bold new design, a camera island. For years, Samsung kept its cameras floating individually on the back glass. Now, that clean look is gone. The new bump fully surrounds the sensors, giving the phones a striking, muscular finish that screams next-gen premium. The Ultra, of course, stays true to its DNA. The redesign still keeps the signature periscope telephoto lens, the LED flash, and even the TOF sensor, but now all tucked neatly into this powerful new island. It feels like Samsung took the classic Ultra design and evolved it into something sharper, louder, and instantly recognizable. And then we have the Galaxy S26 Edge. This one doesn't just get a redesign, it gets a radical transformation. PhoneArt's leak shows a gigantic camera island that spans across the entire top section of the back. Yes, it still only carries a dual camera setup with an LED flash, but the sheer size of the island makes a statement. It looks like Samsung designed the S26 Edge specifically to go toe-to-toe with Apple's iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. Bold, aggressive, and unmistakably different. These details aren't just guesswork. They come from leaked third-party camera films that align perfectly with previous CAD-based renders. While legendary leaker Steve Hemmerstoffer, better known as OnLeaks, hasn't yet revealed his official Galaxy S26 Ultra CADs, the renders shared through SmartPrix already give us a clear idea of Samsung's daring new direction. But design isn't the only upgrade. Under the hood, the S26 Pro and Edge are expected to get a 300 mAh battery boost. That might sound small, but in real-world use, paired with Samsung's latest efficiency optimizations, it could mean longer screen-on time and more reliable performance.